Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 38th episode of Hunter x Hunter. Last episode, Gon and Killua both went to Whale Island to spend some quality time with Gon's family, pretty much, and had a lot of fun there. Got to meet Mito, got to find out some stuff about the father and childhood, and Mito as well, her childhood. And we found a box that Mito apparently kept trying to throw away, but kept finding its way back in the home. That box could not be opened unless you were a hunter, because you need your Nen powers to, boom, get the outer shell open, and you stick your hunter license in to get the other half. That way, you can't open it just by unlocking Nen powers. You have to be a hunter, a proper hunter with Nen powers to get it open. That way, when Gon did open it, and there was a cassette inside, he plays it, so the cassette, the voice, when the father spoke into it, he knew that when Gon was listening to it, he would have been a hunter. So he could just operate under that assumption, which is cool. He did not say a lot when Gon played the tape. All he said was, "Hey, you're a hunter, I guess. Cool. So you wanna find me?" Or something to that effect. So I, for one, am curious about where the father is and what the rest of the tape will say. Assuming that wasn't the end. I hope that wasn't the end. So let's just jump into it and see if we can expand on that, or if we move over to somebody else, whether we check up on Kurapika or Leorio, or if we'll continue this. I guess we'll find out. So 3, 2, 1, play. Very familiar. Because certain plot things we still have to get into. Kurapika, well, no, not Kurapika. Well, Kurapika could be involved, but Hisoka. Hisoka is clearly doing something in regards to the Phantom Troop. Had that fake tattoo in his back that we saw in the shower, that he can do that because of his Nen techniques. He, I think, was going to meet up with the Phantom Troop. Kurapika, who's learning Nen, don't know how far he is on that, but Kurapika is going to be getting with the Phantom Troop at some point. So they'll possibly be with the Phantom Troop at the same time, and if that all comes together in one big ball of excitement, that could be interesting. Theory, I don't know what we're going to do with him when we finally cut back over to him. Just studying medical stuff? I don't know. Has he started Nen practice? I can't remember if they brought that up or not. They might have. They might have. I don't know. I feel like they might have brought it up. I think Wing might have brought it up. I can't remember for sure though. But if they pass 100 exam, it's obviously just going to be a matter of time before they follow the way of the Nen. But we know for sure Kurapika found somebody to help him out. That's the box. Special box before it was opened. So, here you go. Here's the box. Don't mind if you find any banana peels taken out of it or anything. Reply from Dad. Oh yeah, it wasn't just a cassette tape, now that I think about it. Or now that I've been reminded of it. Yo. Yo, Oyaji. What is it? Who could have guessed that? Not even battery powered, has to be plugged in. Yes, we will take your lack of pressing the stop button as consent to continue listening. Which is fair enough. Very true. Hunters hunt, after all. But there's all different types of prey. Not gonna stop it. Do you even have to ask? Yeah, I mean, you can tell by the look on Killua's face that he realized that was a silly question when he saw Gon's face. Oh. Well, that's not good to hear. Yeah. But that doesn't always stop a child from wanting to see you, you know. Well, yeah. What is that place? Well, obviously. So I guess this. Oh, wow. Well, God. That. Was he riding on something that was riding on something else? Is that really what he's doing? Okay. Yeah, I can see that. I believe you. That really caught me off guard, I'll be honest. Kinda really stinging to have your own father say he doesn't want to see you. Yeah, I don't think that was discouraging for him, though. Yeah, that didn't really help a lot in tracking him down. Yeah, let's not stop it prematurely. Oh, are you actually gonna say something about that? Well, I guess we decided to stop it there. I kind of want to know who your mom is, but I guess you have a different idea on this. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. I still wanted to know. You know, your mother could have been Lyanna Stark. I needed to know these things. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. I don't think so. But why is it rewinding? Not really a big deal though, right? Okay, now I get it. That had to have been what it was, yeah. But that means you're never gonna get to hear the rest of the tape. I hope you're okay with your decision. I don't think that's going to do anything if it's being powered by Nen. Boom. Well, I think it's tough. Oh god, this is so annoying to deal with. You kids stop roughhousing up there. Yeah, we're not gonna break this. Well, there goes the tape. We lost our chance to listen to it. Well, that's unfortunate. I wanted to... Yeah, I recorded you. Of course. Yeah, it wasn't like there was anything that important on there. I guess if you're a crazy person. But I couldn't determine any of that from a tape. What? Okay. Elaborate. I guess that's a good point. I guess it's possible people could do things like that with Nen. I guess so. I wouldn't say that. We could record new stuff on it. Yeah, we need to realize what we need to figure out what these are. JS? Joystick? Okay. That sounds like a fun console. You know, until the company gets woke, of course. Well, I mean, where else would a child be going? Okay, so I guess we'll have to figure out what the significance of the memory card is next. Hopefully that doesn't wipe itself. You just went out and bought one. You have Spyro for that thing. Audio video cables, that's really such an old console. Yeah, you don't play games off the memory card. That's where you keep your saves. Well, of course. Reed Island. Should do that. Reed Island. I guess that's an island with a lot of good stuff on it. Or had a lot of good stuff that people took because they were greedy. Is it not a game? Is it a real island? Maybe it's just an obscure indie title. Yeah. Banned. Why would it be banned? Must have had questionable content in it. Game for hunters by hunters? Wow. Must be must be a good game. Don't mock my math skills. Yeah. Well, indie games don't usually have a lot of copies back in the physical era. Yeah. Thanks to digital distribution, you can have a bajillion copies of anything. Well, that's not helpful. Is that a phone? Looks like a toy. Looks like a calculator. How would you know who has it, though? Reverse auction. Didn't know that was a thing, but I guess it could be. Like, I never heard of that, but that would be such a... I mean, there's no reason why that wouldn't exist, you know? Well, I'm sure they would. Well, we're hunters. We've got money from that one thing we did, right? Yeah, it doesn't hurt to try. I wonder if somebody that we know will turn out to have a copy. Price negotiable. Ew. Well, that number's going up. So I'm not sure what to make of that. Well, okay, I guess that makes sense. But that's still pretty fast. Like, yeah, I totally have Greed Island. Just let me write this down real quick. Yeah. Do we know somebody who is? But yeah, Goen's on the same wavelength as me. Are you talking about one of your family members or somebody else? Goto. Oh. Is that who that was? The name did sound familiar. Is that the fat brother? Yeah, that's who I thought it was. Yeah, you never leave your room. I know you. Yeah, he is a straight up otaku. That face. Not that one. It's a very different one. There's a decent setup in there. Sure you have. Well, he never expected to ask you. That would be inconvenient. Well, the math doesn't quite add up on that one, so some very unhappy people. Oof. Well, if he couldn't find anything, I don't think we could. Yes, we need one for reasons. Oh. Got a messy face there, dude. Maybe not to you. I love that face so much. Could he do that? I don't think that's possible. Pretty sure it's not, but whatever. Oh? Besides, how else would he communicate to you? He doesn't leave his room. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Just a copy, which I was hoping it would be. Oh, one of those special websites? uh, yeah, you know, your IP address. You have to use a VPN. Or just use a VPN. York knew. Forgot about that. So silly. Well then. Dozens of copies, wow. Ah, those eyes, so much hope in them. So what's a way to get a lot of money quickly? Apparently, things are gonna go down there, it seems. Meanwhile, Mito just makes food the entire day. Well, food, laundry, all those sort of things. Nothing related to Hunter, that's the point. I wouldn't want to live that close to a cliff, personally. Oh, kinda like that mouse. 17 billion. Yeah. I suppose you could. Yeah, now I'm hungry. Probably not. Probably at least 100 episodes or so. A fair point. Let's eat up. Now we're on the boats. We're about to get on the boat, one of the two. Bye bye, simple island people. We are now going to go continue our epic adventure. And they are indeed on the boat, so. So yeah, it could be a while then. Uh, Goodbye, Whale Island. So, one thing we learned from this episode is that this world apparently does have otaku characters. Which makes sense, they have computers and all sorts of other things, so. And game consoles, apparently. Joy Station. I can't wait to get more of these characters, get actually seeing them in the show itself. I can't wait for that because they all look so cool. Such interesting character designs. That'll probably be where the main meat of the show is once you start to get into them. I know. Yeah, we'll find out once we find him, so just gotta do that. So, that was the 38th episode of Hunter x Hunter. I don't know how much really is to say about this episode. We listened to the tape, well, not completely. We listened to a lot of the tape. He stopped it before Jing got into the mother, because Gon doesn't want to know about that, because Mito's his mother, and nothing Jing didn't say about that will change that, so that's kind of where we're at. And Gon made the decision, and he pretty much has to stand by the decision, because the tape was set up to be erased after its first listen. So, yeah, tape's basically gone, which is unfortunate because now we'll never know. We'll never know. So, we did get more than just a tape out of the box, though. There's also the ring, which I guess we're just not going to address that at all right now. They're operating under the assumption that it's not special at all, but there'll probably be some big reveal about it later on. But there was a memory card with Greed Island information on it, so we need to get the Greed Island video game so we can pursue that further. However, it's an obscure indie game that only had 100 copies made, and they're very hard to find, and copies are very expensive. A lot of people trying to scam anyone looking for the copy. Like, yeah, sure, I got a copy. It's totally Greed Island, so money, please. So that's going to be difficult to get a copy. Killua actually has a brother that, knows about some of this stuff, but was of limited help, but still some help. Apparently he tried to get it at some point before, but kind of gave up because he doesn't have quite the motivation that Gon has for getting it. So, obviously Gon is not going to give up anywhere nearly as easily as he did. And Killua had to kind of negotiate him with the copy of the memory card and all that. But we got his cooperation. That's what matters. And apparently there's going to be some big thing in York New City. So that's going to be a thing we're going to have to go to. And we'll probably get some answers there. Supposed to be some kind of, I think they said it was an auction that was going to be there, right? That was going to have dozens of copies, so yeah, that's clearly where we need to go. Probably going to be where we all meet up again, so that's something to look forward to for sure. There'll be all sorts of fun things happening there. Seems to be where it's building towards. And yeah, that's probably all I really got to say on the episode. When the player started to steam, my first thought was it was going to automatically play the rest of the tape, even though that doesn't make a lot of sense in retrospect. That is what I thought at the time. But then it started to rewind. I was like, okay, no, it's just trying to go back. But why would it try to rewind itself? And then apparently it was just going to record after that and wipe what was currently on it. Because, I haven't played a cassette like in a long time. So I kind of forget a little bit about how they work, but that's how you would wipe it. You would just record over it, With VHS tapes, my brother would do that whenever he wanted to record something. He would just, on the TV, he would just grab a VHS tape and record over what was ever on it. That's kind of how they work. So that's the thing you can do. That's the thing you can do, and that's the thing that he did. Because apparently you can find out a lot from a cassette tape if you know what you're doing, so he's just being wary of that. It comes across as a little bit overly paranoid, but I'm sure he has his reasons, so I'm not gonna criticize that decision at all, really. But yeah, Piggy had a great room, didn't he? Just putting that out there. A little bit messy, of course, but aside from that, yeah, great room. Lots of figures. Not sure you would call the pink hair thing in the background where it's just like this. I'm not sure there's a name for that. See if I can find a good shot of that. Okay, yeah, because it's just like, it's not like a Dakimaku or anything like that. It's probably too big to really be a figure, so I'm not really sure what you would call that. But I like it. I wouldn't mind having one. And it's kind of hard to get a good look at the room because I really got a good shot of some of it. But, it's a high quality room. Very high quality room is kind of my point. So let's just wait and see what happens in the future. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.